How do you focus on this week with finals week and then also a big game coming into the weekend? What's the focus?
Well, the main reason that they're here is to get their education, so we put a lot of focus in their academics this week, but that's something that we've been doing every single week since they got here, so they'll have ample time to study, but we will utilize the time to not only practice but do individual workouts to try to make ourselves better.
In the post game, after the game against A&M, you said that your reserve players played really well at the end of the game. How much reassessing have you done to your lineup just from then to now?
Well, I think you'll definitely see some changes. We're going to use this week to try to find anywhere from 5 to 7 players that want to compete. That's where we are right now. So it's wide open. We're going to start over, and everybody from this point on is going to earn every second that they get, whether that be in practice or how they perform in games. I think that some of us have taken for granted the minutes that have been given them. And I think the reserves came in the other night and showed may not be as talented, but heart and hustle and desire will take you a long way. So I think some people woke up the other night, and we're hoping to see how that translates into this week of practice.
Talk about the week Brianna Crane had. I thought she had a really good week.
She did. She is doing great. She is one that has bought in to what we have asked them to do. She has chosen the road less traveled. Kids have decisions to make when they get here, who you're going to follow, and which way you're going to go. And she has chosen the road to keep her nose clean and go out and give a blue-collar effort every single day. She is very coachable. She has put extra time in the gym, and she's just a testimony to how that pays off. I've been really, really pleased with her. Great attitude, great effort. I'm hoping that some of our players can learn from her.
You guys seem to have scored really effectively in transition. We knew that this team had athletes. How much do you work on half-court offense moving forward?
Oh, we work on it a lot, but as you can tell, just going back to the ETSU game, we knew what they were going to do defensively based on scout. So we worked and worked and worked on how to break their press and how to get good shots. Well, the first 8 minutes of the game, we just dominate that. I mean, we get every shot we want. We never turn the ball over against their pressure. They're playing man defense. We're getting the sets we want. We're getting the ball where we want it. We're scoring the basketball. And then they go set in a 2-3 zone like everybody else has done to us this year. The threes start going up. The one-pass shots start going up. There's no dribble penetration. There's no getting the ball inside out. And then here we go. And then once the shots aren't going in, then our defensive effort goes away. So it's happened to us every time. Alabama A&M, we get off to an 8-0 start. They're in man defense. Well, we can work that. We can use our athleticism to work that. And then they go sit in a 2-3 zone. And as soon as that happens to us, we go away from the game plan. We go away from what we know is successful. And we tend to take our own path. And people are going to play us zone until we figure out that you have to execute and you have to play together regardless of what defense the team's in.
Seems like this team, you'll have one good quarter, and the next quarter it'll be a completely different team, it seems like, that's out there. What do you contribute that inconsistent play to?
Well, I think it's leadership, and I mean it starts with me. I mean I have not found a way to get the most out of these players yet, so it's on me. I think one thing that I feel like over the years that myself and my staff has been able to do is get the most out of each kid that we had. They may not have been the best player, they may not even been the best athlete, but we got the most out of them, and everybody reached their full potential. And I haven't been able to do that yet. I haven't been able to tap into that, and I think that again, that's on me. I'm continuing to try, having individual meetings, talking to them, what can I do to help you? And all sorts of things. But in order for change to occur, you have to be willing to accept that change, and you have to be willing to change. And we're just not there yet. But I think we see glimpses of it. We see glimpses of what we can do when we play together and what we can do when we really, put our hearts and minds into it. So it's not that it's not there. We just cannot continue to sustain it for long enough periods of time to win games right now.